The Nasher Sculpture Center exhibition, Resist, Release, presents sculptures by 6 artists who explore the tensions between forms of opposition and letting go. Resistance is a common theme in modern art. The French writer André Gide believed, art begins with resistance, at the point where resistance is overcome. No human masterpiece has ever been created without great labor. Artists have often found inspiration in materials that seem to resist them. Garth Evans warped plywood into unexpected graceful curves. John Chamberlain's tightly compressed urethane foam sculpture only keeps its shape because a securely knotted piece of cord is holding it together. Often, the most inspiring ideas in art are those that offer the possibility to be explored in different ways. When artists take their materials to the furthest limits of physical possibility, it can also lead to considerations of other, less tangible forms of resistance. Whether passive or active, resistance is often the first line of response to actions deemed unjust or unacceptable. Resistance can be a revolt against tradition, and it has also been embraced by artists who have struggled to be accepted due to their gender or race. Magdalena Abakanowicz saw that in her native Poland, men had traditionally dominated the design and creation of tapestries. She began the monumental fiber composition she called Abakanowicz, after her own last name, in part as an act of resistance to this convention. Working in New York, Mendieta was a committed feminist, but found it necessary to insist upon the importance of her Cuban identity in the context of what she described as a white middle-class movement. Resistance has a counterpart in the concept of release, just as resisting can go beyond the possibility of just rejecting or refusing. Release is more than giving up or giving in. Taken as a needed counterforce to resistance, release provides the opportunity to ease tensions as well as recognize the potential of other approaches. Release is a decisive act of letting go, often apparent as a moment of ease or of disaster averted, of knowing when to stop. Dorothy Dehner created Low Landscape No. 3 by building up a model from pieces of wax, then casting it in bronze. She had to sense when to stop work before the wax model became so large that it could break apart. In Yellow Pool, Beverly Semmes accepted the pull of gravity and fabric's lack of self-support in her composition's dramatic, expansive plunge of material onto the floor. Sensing the moment of release and going into it provides a respite from the demands of resistance and a renewed point of departure to resist once more.